John Cena, the greatest of all time, just announced his retirement recently at this year's Money in the Bank PLE. Even though most of us seen it coming, the GOAT still ended up shocking the whole world with the news. Cena, who made his move into acting 18 years ago, said his final in-ring competition will be in 2025 as part of a farewell tour. So this won't just be any type of retirement we've seen in the past few years. In a press conference later at the PLE, he said he intended to remain part of the WWE family in some type of capacity, despite feeling at his end physically, which could mean Cena would still remain present here and there, just not in his wrestling gear. Maybe even be in the works to move behind the scenes of WWE, helping the creative team, or even joining the board. And to me, I don't think that's a bad idea because if y'all think about it, he's been a part of the business since 2001 and has been part of some of the craziest storylines in wrestling history. Now, we all know we can't leave out the business side of John. Cena made his acting debut in 2006 when he started in the movie Marine, going on to land a number of roles in the big budget films including Suicide Squad, Fast and Furious 9, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cena is also the most all-time requested celebrity by kids with charity of Make-A-Wish Foundation, holding the Guinness World Record for the number of wishes granted to Make-A-Wish children who have critical illness, which is a big percent of the reason why we all call John Cena the GOAT. Cena said he had plans to do between 30 to 40 dates throughout 2025 as an end to his wrestling career. Also states that there are some big things going on, especially the Netflix debut happening in January 2025, and I take pride in being an individual at WWE can call up and say, remember that idea? The time is now. Let's do something that can bring all of us together. John Cena is a 16-time world champion, and which is currently tied with Ric Flair. Now, I seen on Twitter that Booker T said he wouldn't put the WWE title on John Cena during the farewell tour. And although Cena is a humble individual and wouldn't mind not achieving the 17-time world record, I feel as if he should go for it because, number one, there aren't really many opportunities at breaking his record, and most wrestlers don't have the longevity, the ability to carry the company for that long, with Randy Orton really being the only exception. Two, he should win regardless, even if it's just to say he's 17-time world champion and you relinquish it immediately. Or three, winning it and dropping it at his final match in his farewell tour, putting over the young superstars in the company. Now just imagine how big that can be for that person. And obviously not just anyone, but someone the WWE and the WWE Universe feel like been putting in the most work. But let me know in the comments on how y'all will book Cena's farewell tour. Let's get into this farewell tour. I would like to see Cena revisit some of his old feuds, such as John Cena versus Randy Orton, Cena versus CM Punk, and maybe even seeing Cena versus The Rock one last time. Some younger talent, I would also like to see Cena feud with his Carmelo Hayes, Gunther, and Brian Breaker. And I wouldn't even mind seeing Cena versus the Bloodline. Now just imagine how that would be. We all know Cena had his fair share with the factions within the WWE. Now we've seen Cena had every single title in the company, but we have yet to see Cena hold the Intercontinental Championship, which is beyond wild to even think about. And just from thinking about it, me personally, I wouldn't even mind seeing Cena hold the WWE Championship and the IC title at once. But realistically, we know Cena's probably wouldn't even be able to work that type of schedule in his last run. Now, just to take you back a few, in 2012, Rock and Cena won. There was rumors about John turning heel, which is crazy to even think about. Just imagine how things could have been if it happened. Cena stated that he had a new gear, theme music, and everything ready to set up for this very moment. But they all eventually decided to pull out on a heel turn. He also stated that a couple of reasons why they pulled out was because he was already too deep in. You know, with the baby face of the company, and if y'all were there during those times, y'all know nobody can touch Cena as being a top baby face. In the interview, he told Chris Van Vliet that he would have had to pull out of Make-A-Wish Foundation things, work and show up less, and even start being the opposite of what he stood for as a top babyface. I believe if the heel turn really had happened, it would have changed a lot of things moving forward. It would have been like a different kind of infinite universe thing. Just think about it. Cena being a heel in the company and everybody would hate him. Can y'all see it? Because I don't really think I can. Now, there's one more thing I would like to discuss about Cena's final run in the WWE, and that is the pros and cons of John Cena capturing the undisputed WWE Championship in his farewell tour. One of the pros of Cena being champion again is that it's been a long enough time for him to set his eyes on the title again, and him winning it would be more of a fun, nostalgic trip down memory lane. A con of him winning it, but really isn't so much of a con. Cena holding another title in the company in his last final run wouldn't affect much just because of who Cena already is. He's the greatest of all time, and Cena will already have all the eyes set on him and whoever he faces because it's John Cena. So whatever the WWE and John Cena have in store in his final run will be big for business regardless of him winning another WWE Championship or not. But I can't lie, I would love to see him do it, and it would most definitely make the tour much more interesting. But if WWE wants to go all out for the Cena retirement tour and make it feel as important as possible, it should include the undisputed WWE Championship. He has more than earned the right to be the one with the more wins of world titles than anyone else in WWE history. Also, as Cena is bound to break records on his way as it is with things such as the attendance, viewership, and merchandise. We'll all see an increase with Cena being back for the most of 2025. So why not break one more record to further establish his status as a living legend?